Hello, I'm Michael Kennedy, President of KAI Design and Build.
And I'm Eric Nooner, Principal at KWK Architects.
We'd like to thank Webster University for taking a few moments to watch this video and getting to know Eric and I and how we're going to lead your project. First, we'd like to tell you a little bit about KAI Design and Build, who'll be the architect of record for this project. KAI Design and Build was started in 1980 by my father as an architectural firm. We added mechanical, electrical, and plumbing design in the late 80s. We added construction services in the mid 90s. It's important to understand that we have all these services under one roof because we understand what other disciplines need in our design process. We also take a lot of the construction quality process and put it into our design process. We had a great reputation over 33 years of creating strong production documents. We have a culture of collaboration. We work with all of our services, and sometimes we don't. Sometimes we partner with other firms, and the one thing that we get back from working with other firms is that we have an intuitive sense of what they need. In talking about how we're going to staff this project, the project manager for this project from KAI's standpoint is going to be Marcus Moomey. Marcus Moomey is an excellent design build architect. He's an architect, he's DBIA, he can design a project and build it. He understands what details the contractors need to see. He understands how to manage subs. We've made him a project manager for a construction project, and we've made him project managers for a design project, and every time he's in that design role, you've never seen such a tight set of documents. He's trained in quality, he redlines things, he knows how to keep a team on schedule. He's a very thorough individual, and I can't wait for you to meet Marcus. What's important in this project is that working with other firms with us, TAL, KWK Architects, Grimes, these are all companies that we work with in the past and have extensive experience and understanding on your campus. This is why we felt it was important to wrap all of these firms along with our firm. We believe in strong customer service, quality drawings, and surrounding ourselves with the best partners to deliver to owners best project.
Now a little bit about KWK Architects. KWK Architects has 120 years of higher education experience. We have worked on campuses from University of Colorado to University of North Carolina, doing master planning, design work ranging from student housing to lab projects similar to your project. We've worked at the University of Missouri Med School and have done a lot of work at WashU Med School as well. We've worked on your campus for the past 15 years and look forward to this project.
Well, Eric, I think it's important right now that we talk to the university about how exactly we're going to deliver a state-of-the-art facility that they expect from these consultants.
And Michael, I think getting them a team that was already successful on their campus as part of this project, who knows the building that we're connecting to, is a key ingredient to this.
It was a key part of our philosophy. We said we're going to surround ourselves with the folks that can continue the excellent experience that the university's already had, where they've experienced a lot of success, and bring in some new pieces. We have Hira, who's worked with the university, but they're not new to KAI. We have Al Barati, who's worked with the university, and they worked with KAI. Same thing with Grimes, same thing with TAL, same thing with KWK. Our relationship goes back 33 years.
It goes back some time ago.
Dick Kirshner worked with my dad.
Dick Kirshner worked with your dad. It was his first project when he came to St. Louis.
Yep.
He worked with your dad, and I actually worked with your firm. It was my first lab project back in the early 90s at the University of Missouri, and we continue that relationship with the University of Missouri. And we're doing now a $50 million job with Mizzou. We've had that ever since that project. So, we definitely have, our careers have gone in the same direction over the years.
Right. Well, out of the 22 campuses we worked on, many of them overlap with the 50 campuses you worked on.
Yes,
And we know those clients, and they all trust us. And I think that when we talk about attacking this project, and I say attack on purpose because we're going to aggressively pursue our team members, get them on point. We have an aggressive schedule here, and I think the best people to manage a schedule are those folks who've had to manage a schedule in the construction field too. And I think Marcus Moomey, our project manager, is someone who knows how to do that. We've talked about fast tracking some of the documents, getting some bid packages out early in the field for us to do the site work so you guys can get that building up on the date that you want.
That's correct. And to complement Marcus's abilities, we have a national design winner, Earl Thomas Award winner.
Earl Thomas.
And he won that award as voted by universities. So it wasn't, that was a big award for him, and it's our experience, our 120 years of experience with higher education that has brought that to to the front. There's also a thing with the university and what they're looking for, and we know that quality is very important for them. We built the East Academic Building that it was tested. We did wall testing. It was very important to Craig Miller to do that, and we did do that. And the amount of the amount that this building has gone through testing, it won't leak. It's been taken under pressures of higher than what you will see anywhere. I've done 3 of these buildings, and no building has ever passed a 15-pound differential in water pressure. I don't want to bore people with the technical things, but this means that this building is going to last 150 years.
Well, you know, that experience is key because KAI has worked with third-party water consultants as well.
Correct.
And building enclosures was very important in the work that we did in rebuilding part of Hurricane Katrina down in New Orleans. After that hurricane came through, all the building standards had to withstand, 180-mile-an-hour winds.
Correct.
So we worked with third-party enclosure specialists. Part of our quality team and who created our quality is somebody the university is very familiar with, is George Crow.
Yep.
And he worked very closely with Marcus and the rest of our team, and those processes are in place now today. So that'll carry on.
No, that's good. And part of our team members that we have compiled for this project were involved in the East Academic Building and also helped in the LEED component of it. The building was only supposed to be LEED certified. With the low-hanging fruits, with the energy efficiencies that Tao created and the energy efficiencies from this airtight, watertight building, we were able to get LEED Gold at no extra cost to the owner. We also went through a mason strike. We detailed the building. We worked closely.
I remember
with
that
the
strike.
Yes, it was a long one. And we worked with the contractor to figure out how to re-detail the building so we can get it dried in without the brick. And so we worked that out, and we made the schedule, and it was on in budget as well. So it was very successful.
You know what, Eric, you're right. One of the things that I think is really key that Craig talked about in the pre-proposal meeting was doing everything right up front, spending the extra time in the design process and detailing a BIM model before it gets out into the field for construction. I don't know how much our firm, I can't tell you how much our firm has advocated to our owners to spend more time in design to get the quality process, because you'll save that time 10 times in the field.
You bet.
And having a facilities department that understands that and has worked in the field is a major advantage on this process. Talk about how we're going to attack the design in this project.
First of all, the way we attack projects, every project has a beginning, a middle, and an end.
That's right.
And the beginning, where you start at the beginning, like you were saying and what Craig alluded to, is very important to the success of the design. We don't come in with a preconceived notion of a design of what their building wants to be. It's their vision. And we work with them, working with their vision of what this wants to be. We know they have had a marquee architect, Robert A.M. Stern, do this cornerstone building for them. They may want something that complements that or contrasts that, but we need to have that discussion with them first.
I mean, you take a major risk if we were to go in there and design something completely different and say, well, we feel like this should have its own identity.
Well, it shows we're not listening to them.
Exactly.
And we listen to what their needs are.
There are three types of design firms. There's a service-oriented firm, there's a design-oriented firm, and there's a delivery-oriented firm. I think that us being a delivery-oriented firm where we deliver quality contract documents, and you guys who are a design service-oriented firm meshing together gives the university the perfect product.
And Michael, that's why we're teamed, because that is exactly why you and I are together on this, and we'll probably be together on another project, but this is why we are together, because you appreciate what we do and we respect what you do. If you get a partner that
does the same thing,
or it's going to be a conflict. When we teamed with Robert A.M. Stern on East Academic Building, we had that good relationship. They designed the building, we were the AOR.
Right.
There was no crossover between the two, and we had a great relationship and a successful building for the client. That's how we will function, and that's why we like working with you.
All right, well, let's get going. Hopefully the university sees what we see.
Yeah.
Webster University Gorloks, we'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch this video and getting to know Eric and myself a little bit better. We understand the importance of this project to your students, to your faculty and staff. It's important to our staff as well, and hopefully you'll see that through the execution of our project how passionate we are about communication, quality, and bringing a high-end facility back to you. And we thank you for your time once again.
Yeah, thank you for the opportunity, and we look forward to working with you soon.